Hello, hockey fans. Well, it didn't take too long like last year, but we finally have the inevitable first playoff clinch. And speaking of inevitable, that's who did it. That's who did it. The Boston Bruins already are in the playoffs, and all that needed to happen was a win and a loss by the Islanders, and the Islanders got crushed after Boston's comeback win, which started this crazy Saturday, which had 15 games in it. Uh, the Bruins, the Bruins won 3-2 earlier today, and then of course the Islanders lost 5-1 to Washington, and as a result, the Bruins became the very first team to lock in a spot in the 2023 Stanley Cup Playoffs. That Sweet 16 that, according to what I read, is supposed to start on April 17th. Oh, I do love the playoffs. I'm still. It's been what, almost. It's been almost 9 months, and I'm still, on a high from this. But yeah, so Boston got in, making Boston got in, making my take about the Bruins age worse than a Real Housewife. But yeah, it was just crazy. It was just absolutely crazy. Um, it's true. I'm a big fan of sports takes that don't age well, and yes, that includes some of my own. And I actually said during the offseason, Boston's not making the playoffs. They've got the one line. They don't have anything else. They have nothing on the blue line, and their goaltending is suspect. Plus, the East is too stacked. I put a lot of teams over Boston, the Eastern Conference. I put Ottawa and Detroit over them. I did. I Because I saw Ottawa's actions, and I thought, well, they're going to kick ass this year. And I thought Detroit had a shot at being something, and I figured Boston was going to completely regress, especially since A, they fired Bruce Cassidy as coach, and B, they would start the season without the Rat, my favorite player in the team, Brad Marchand. And I thought, well, this team's screwed. And all they did was win 50 games in 64. All they did was become the first to get to 100. And all they're doing now is making us watch to see if they're gonna break the wins and points record. They actually have a shot at doing it. They're on pace to win 64 games, which is two more than the record, which is shared by the 95-96 Red Wings and the 2018-2019 Lightning. They're also on pace for 135 points, which is three more than the record set by the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens. So yeah, for the looks of it, they're gonna clinch everything pretty much early. Not only are they in the playoffs, but they're guaranteed to finish no lower than third, um, because of Ottawa's loss. So they sure the worst they can do is third in the Atlantic, and it's gonna be interesting. They're gonna play. They're gonna have the top. They're gonna have the top record overall. So obviously they're gonna play whoever the second wild card is, and that could be anybody because there's a log jam in there. But yeah. So but yeah, that's the whole thing. Boston's on pace for a historic season. However, as we hockey fans know, that doesn't necessarily mean a cup. I mean, yeah, that 76-77 Canadiens team did win the cup, but those other two that won 62 games didn't even get to the final. And it's been 10 years since a team that won a President's Trophy won the cup the same year. Not since the Blackhawks did it in that shortened season. And matter of fact, if I remember correctly, every President's Trophy, every President's Trophy winner since then hasn't even made the Final Four. Frightening, isn't it? And yes, that includes that aforementioned Lightning team, who we all know what happened to them. But yeah, it's been a crazy, wild season for the Bruins, and because their record's too good, it's going to be a while before we see another clinching scenario, which sucks because I love seeing that. I like seeing the playoff puzzle start to really come together. This is just the first piece. There's still 15 pieces left to fill in. As far as, and then there's seating and positioning and who's playing who and all that good stuff right there. I love that puzzle. This is the first piece, and it's gonna be the only piece for about a week. But yeah, so Boston is in. Congratulations. This comes from someone who actually didn't think they would make it for some reason. I don't know, but congratulations to the Bruins. And I kind of hope they do break those records. I love history. I want to see history. I think they have a real good chance of doing it. So yeah, the Bruins are in. I think it's gonna be a while before we see another clinch, but let's just drink this in. So that's my video for today. I'll be back tomorrow to recap everything. So if you like this video, click the like button, click subscribe if you want more of my story about the Bruins clinching. That'll be in the description below. Check it out when you can. I'll be right back tomorrow, so stay tuned.